Alright YouTube, I just got my 556R back from SIG for the warranty repairs. I haven't opened the box at all. I haven't looked at any sort of documentation on what they actually did to the rifle. I'm sure it'll be in the box. By the way, my name is Lamont, and this will probably be my first and last YouTube video. Let's see what we got. Okay, so a little backstory. I was having some failure to eject issues. When I mailed this off, I forgot to take the lock off. Looks like they just cut the lock off. They didn't cut out the loop for the lock, which is always nice. Get out of here. Get out of here. My vapes. Alright, looks like they did what I thought they were going to do, which is they opened up the ejection port here. This used to be like all the way out to here. I had some photos to the video. Check that out. Open the port there. Okay, basically we got something that says what I sent and what they returned. See, this is a SIG Sauer. Okay, they did the basics of what I've heard they always do. Upgraded the ejection port, the sear spring, the mag support plate, the hammer, the torsion assist, and the extractor and extractor spring. Says it was test fired with no malfunctions. There it is. Alright. There's a little bit of factory grease in there. Looks clean. Maybe need a little oil on these parts here. But for right now, you got a little tag here. It says, important, the charge hand is stored in the pistol grip during shipment. Install the charge handle prior to use. Understood. You guys can watch me fumble around with this for a bit. Actually, I think there's a... As I slice my fingers off, trying to open up the pouch there. See? Fall back. Seems okay. Everything seems in order. But yes, as you can see, I mean, they did a pretty good job. It looks like it was manufactured that way. I actually sent the weapon out straight out to Exeter, New Hampshire. I'm on the East Coast, so it only took about a week. I got there on the 9th and came the following Friday. The 9th was also a Friday. It's the 9th of November. 2012. A couple things I noticed. The lower is different. If you can see this, there was this part here was not there before. There was simply a divot like this, but this divot was actually lower. Hopefully that's in focus. But yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll take some more video at the range. Same thing on both sides. Looks like the... Yeah, this is a little bit different too. Because that breakdown piece was not so sunken into the lower receiver. So yeah, the buttstock, the reset button was broken. They replaced the switch, looks like. It's still a pain in the ass to get in and out, but looks like it's working. Yeah, it's a lot better than it was anyway. When the button broke, you couldn't push the buttstock all the way in, and pulling and pushing it was just an absolute nightmare. But it looks like they fixed that. I'm assuming they probably just replaced the whole thing. Let's see, side fold still working. Full extend buttstock to get it to lock. Still locks. I've taken this to the range a couple times. If you buy one of these, you're going to want to take this screw out, put some Loctite on it, because this thing will come loose. Or you can take it off if you don't want to use the sling. But for the most part, everything looks like it's in order. You want me to make some more mistakes here? Fantastic. Yeah, man. Happy to get it back. I will make another portion of the video where I mount all my new stuff to the rail. There's a lot of factory gunk in there. To clean that out. But for the most part, everything looks as though it has been done. All the work that I've heard gets done on the warranty repair. If you bought one of these from a store or from a dealer or from somebody else, what you want to look for is the ejection port. The ejection port is actually, mine is open now, but on the older versions of the weapon, the ejection port ends about right here, about a centimeter in. I can point at it with my knife here. The ejection port goes all the way out to about there, right? To the back end of my knife there, about right there, and it is shorter. When the bolt comes forward, a lot of times it gets caught in between the bolt and the end of the ejection port. A lot of times it'll just not come out at all. It'll get caught in between, in between the actual front portion of the bolt and the front portion of the ejection port. They sent me back the single Bulgarian, which personally I do not like. There's a lot of left to right wobble in it. I got some Tapcos. You can go grab one of those for a second. Right. So, as I was saying, I bought some Tapcos. The rifle actually comes with a Bulgarian, right? Which nice enough, I guess. Seems a little flimsy. Looks like they got it caught on something. The bottom piece of the magazine looks like it's bent. Anyways, don't really like it that much. As I said before, doesn't seem to wobbles a little bit. Tapcos, fit tight, no wobble, no wiggle. Love it. So, and I also bought this 40 round. I just want to pop that in there, see what it looks like. Oh, that's beast. Huh. Pretty neat. Metal's got a little wobble. Not as much as the Bulgarian, but it's steel, aluminum, whatever it's made of. That is pretty BA. I don't think I'd ever bring it to the range though. People get enough, give me enough guff for bringing 30 rounds to it. Alright, and that is pretty much it. I will make another video when I take it to the range. And we'll see how the repairs hold up. Thanks for watching this segment. Again, SIG 556R, shoots 7.62 by 39. Purchased it on September 28th, 2012, a couple days before my birthday. Bought it out, fired about 200 rounds of brass, 200 rounds of steel case Tula. I got failure to eject on pretty much, I mean, I would go through about maybe a magazine without having it, but for the most part, every magazine would get 2 to 3 failure to ejects. Whereas the round would either get caught on the bolt carry in between here and there, or on the front of the bolt and the front of the ejection port. But all in all, it's a great rifle, pretty accurate. It's my first one that I've owned of my own. I've shot a bunch of friends' ARs, AKs, pistols, and the like. But yeah, like it a lot.